bitches? It's a misanthropic one, aka He Who Hungers. And I'm back up in this bitch for another rant. Let me shorten the intro. I know that takes up a lot of time. Listen, follow me at the links in the description box, most particularly Odyssey. I feel that interface is amazing. Please like my video, thumbs up it to fight the YouTube censorship and algorithm as well. Let's just jump into this shit. Xzibit, Mr. X to the Z, legendary rapper. This is brought to you courtesy of Hip Hop DX, and you see the title right here. Xzibit addresses Napalm weed company controversy after Asian racism backlash. All right. Like many other rappers, Xzibit has hopped on the marijuana train with his own weed company, Napalm Cannabis. But according to TMZ, the veteran rapper is being dragged online for the company's name due to its perceived racist overtones. The name reportedly conjures up painful memories for some people who associate the word napalm with the Vietnam War that took place between 1965 and 1972. Jesus Christ. Napalm is the chemical agent used in countless firebombs, flamethrowers that killed numerous innocent Vietnamese people during the war. It was also used against Japan during World War II, but finally banned by the United States in 1980, United Nations in 1980. Customers of one particular dispensary in LA were reportedly upset by Xzibit's pre-roll product, the Grenade, and didn't appreciate the cavalier reference to a deadly weapon of war. The marketing team behind pushing this, the brand Higher Path, that's a cool name by the way, is taking full culpability for the faux pas. This is them now. As an entirely white marketing team that lacks knowledge or trauma surrounding this weapon, we didn't realize how violent and ignorant it was to promote such a brand/product. They said in a statement, that's on us. Let me finish this up and I'm gonna address this point by point. It's fucking stupid. As for Xzibit, he's equally remorseful, but explained it was a reference to his 2012 album of the same name. The word napalm is definitely synonymous with war and being used as a weapon, he says in the clip. If you know anything about me and my body of work, I have albums called Weapons of Mass Destruction and Man vs. Machine, so on and so forth. So this album here is called Napalm. I put this album out in 2012, fucking 9 years ago. I know people don't use CDs anymore, but this is where the branding for Napalm came from, as you can see. That's the font we use. That's the flame we use. So it's based off the album, and it transcended to how we build our cannabis company. Xzibit went on to say he didn't intend to offend anyone within the Asian American community and vowed to do better. My intention for naming the cannabis company Napalm wasn't affiliated or a nod to the devastation it had in its past. I think the creative license I use for Napalm is purely based on my body of work as an artist. My intention here is to just let everyone know that as a black man, I understand discrimination and hatred. I understand what that does to communities, how it affects communities, and I'm not tone deaf to that. Just to clarify, we by no means acknowledge, justify, or feel as though we're promoting violence towards the Asian community. We stand with the Asian people. Oh my God. Okay, well, let's go back. Oh, I have a fucking headache. So, essentially, in a nutshell, people are mad that he's using the word napalm that he's been using since 2012, 9 years ago. Got it. This should come as no surprise that people are going back in the back catalogs, far back, to go find shit to be offended by. This is dumb. The word napalm, the bomb itself doesn't discriminate. And This is fucking retarded. Look, so let's just go. Let's see how far we could go with this bullshit. All right. Let's see just how far we could go with this. Cuban Link, the MC that used to be with the Terror Squad or whatever, he has an album called Chain Reaction. All right. So should I say that Cuban Link should apologize because the word chain reminds me of my ancestors because they were in chains? I'm having traumatic experiences because they were put in chains. So he can't have an album called Chain Reaction because it brings me back. Like, you have this was a real one, by the way. This next one I'm about to talk about. What was it? Master bedroom. We have to stop saying that because in the slavery days, you had the slave and the master. They were also, I forget which computer company, they were talking about renaming the slave and master drive. Like, I don't know what else. Anyone that watches Hot Ones, they have a hot sauce on there called The Bomb. Should any of the people that were blown up by Timothy McVeigh or around the perimeter that witnessed that explosion, or people in 9/11, well, that wasn't a bomb, or the people that were blown up by the Boston Marathon, you shouldn't say the word bomb around them because they might get offended by it. This is fucking dumb. You know what else to say? Listen, if I was Xzibit, I wouldn't even acknowledge. I would have never put it. Listen, look, take that shit somewhere else. Fuck y'all if you think I'm being racist towards Asian people. By the way, in some of my previous videos, my recent previous videos, I told you that this anti-Asian shit was a narrative. How the fuck could Xzibit predict that this was gonna happen? How the fuck could Xzibit predict from 2012 when it was accepted? Yeah, okay, whatever, Napalm. We know, weapons of mass destruction. He put this album out. No one gave a fuck. No Asians were making a big deal about it. No one cared. And I'm pretty sure that Xzibit, as big as he is, tours Asia. So there's no way, and particularly Asia, because a lot of them dudes, particularly in Japan, they like hip hop. They absorb that shit. So there's no way. People already know that this nigga ain't racist. He's not one of these. Well, I mean, with Xzibit, I never really seen him be super duper woke, so I can't say that he truly deserves this. I don't know. I could be wrong. You know how I feel about people who are woke and perpetuate this culture that have it coming to them. So I can't truly say that. I could be wrong, but you know, Xzibit has been around. Everyone really loves this dude. He made a statement about this on his Instagram, talking about, I was on a show called Pimp My Ride. Pimps aren't really known as nice people, but you know, people understand what it meant. And people do. People still know what it means. There's no Asians. I want you to look and see who's really offended by this. Now, let me go address the other part right here from his, what was it, marketing company? Yeah, the marketing team pushing the brand, Higher Path. Listen to this statement. As an entirely white marketing team that lacks knowledge or trauma surrounding this weapon, we didn't realize how violent and ignorant it was to promote such a brand product. That's on us. And they're referring to a pre-rolled, I guess it's a joint called the Grenade. First of all, I'm assuming this is some type of press statement that they're making. Why would you even have to put your race out there? That has absolutely nothing to do with anything. I mean, I know why they're doing it, because there's this overwhelming aura of white guilt that exists today that is just, it's just bullshit to me. And I keep trying to tell y'all, anyone who exudes this exuberant amount of white guilt, they're the true racist, because a true person that isn't racist, they have nothing to be guilty of. They're just gonna, nah, I'm not racist, whatever. They just live their lives just average motherfuckers. But as an entirely white marketing team, what, a grenade? What does that have to do with anything? What's the saying? Bullets ain't got no name on them. I could assure you that grenades don't either. If you're at war, you're throwing them at people. It's not just exclusive to Asian people. And the word grenade, I guess the dudes on Jersey Shore, I guess that they have to apologize soon, because they be calling fugly bitches grenades. You know what I mean? Like, so, I mean, how far does this go? It's just dumb, all right? And yeah, that's some white guilt cuck shit, white liberal cuck shit. Like, cut the bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, what are you apologizing for? Yeah, if I was Xzibit, I would have said, fuck y'all, like, stop this bullshit. Y'all just looking to be offended. But, you know, he's more of a diplomatic type of dude, like an everyday type of dude, at least from how I view him. Like, he don't want no type of smoke. Like, look, people like this always find something to be offended by. I keep fucking trying to explain this shit to you. Yeah, this is dumb. This is fucking dumb. Where does this end? Again, if I was Xzibit, I'd say, fuck you. Take it how you want to take it. The name of my shit's called Napalm. What? Deal with it. So niggas get shot by bullets. So if someone goes, yeah, I'm number one with a bullet. Well, yo, you can't say that around black people because black people get shot. Like, stop it. This is fucking stupid. I hate y'all. And just a sidebar. This has to do with this whole situation. I was on his Instagram where he made a statement about it. What I just previously talked about with the pimp my ride shit, and I saw a lot of the blue check marks in there, and there was one in particular that, I mean, some of them may be woke or whatever, but one in particular that kind of rubbed me the wrong way. And fuck it, I'll say who it is Ice-T. Love Ice-T to death. He's one of my favorite West Coast rappers, definitely a legend. I've talked about him before. I just find it kind of funny. And it's not just Ice-T, but there's other people like this. But Ice-T was defending Xzibit, which naturally he would. He's a West Coast rapper and whatnot. Okay, cool. But remember, I did a video, I think it was last year sometime, where one of the dudes on Law and Order that was hired to write when all these stupid little bullshit riots were going on, this writer came out and tweeted saying, hey, listen, if you come and loot my shit, if you come to my place with that shit, I got something for you. Basically, he's like, yo, don't come around my way with that bullshit or else I'm shooting your ass, right? And then Dick Wolf, which is the creator of Law and Order, fired the dude for saying that, right? And Ice-T was there laughing at the dude because he got canceled for that shit. I find it hilarious now that it's someone that's a little bit closer to home, or I really know what the real issue is, that a lot of the environment changed recently, the political and social environment. So now the cat's away so the mice could come out to play. I'll let you figure out what that means, but a lot of y'all know what I'm saying. Now people could get back to the normal swing of things, or the quote unquote normal swing of things. I just find that kind of interesting how on one hand certain people will perpetuate and propagate cancel culture, but now they're against it because, again, once you see that ugly monster that you helped create and it turns and rears its ugly head towards you, you don't want no parts of that. I just find that a little bit funny. But anyway, damn, this is about almost 15 minutes. I'm out. Y'all know the deal. Leave your love, leave your hate. Most of all, subscribe. And Xzibit, shout out to you, but you shouldn't have even been diplomatic about that shit. Don't fucking apologize either. And that's it. Peace, bitches.